Wednesday, Josh and I got on a plane for Colorado Springs. We were headed to Pikes Peak Highway to meet up with the hosts of the Big Mountain Adventure race, and we were preparing the zipline part of the event. And I was a videographer for that, so we were helping make sure things came together smoothly with Josh being the zipline technician.
Thursday, we spent all day setting up their zipline anchors, and it was hot. We set up about 650 feet of cable, and it was in the 90s, probably mid-90s. They said it was like 9,000 feet where we were in elevation, and where we're from, it's about 1,000 feet, so just walking up and down the hill is exhausting.
By Friday, things were coming along just fine, and we were doing tests with the zip line, sending sandbags down. So by the time we were done sending sandbags down, we ended up sending Josh down, and it worked. So we didn't have any problems or anything. Saturday was game day, so we needed to make sure everything was good to go.
We were up on the mountain about 8 in the morning, and we just started people off with, we had a bunch of volunteers, probably 10 or 12 volunteers that we dealt with, and just got walked through everything, all the systems, training them and coordinating the procedure and making sure that all the participants in the race, we knew where they were going to be and how they were going to get on and off the line, and those kind of details. The key aspect, obviously, in zip lines is safety. So that was a constraint that we had to adhere to. And we had some other constraints too in our system. One of those was time. So it's a race, and races, you don't stand in line for races, so we had to figure that out, make sure that our getting them on and off the cable was smooth and minimal. And we also then discovered that we didn't have enough volunteers to keep our participants returning their gear efficiently. So we had gear shortages. That was kind of a headache. So then we had all this heat. Obviously on Saturday it was probably pushing 100 degrees at that point, and we're at 9,000 feet, and we're running out of gear. And then we start noticing that this fire plume is coming up over the ridge. So we were in hustle mode for sure. We started heading down the highway, Pikes Peak Highway, and they closed the gate at the bottom, so there wasn't any new people coming up. But there was a bunch of people that were still on the mountain that didn't realize that there was an evacuation notice. So they were, just cruising along, and we were trying to get off the mountain fast. And there's a bunch of people that had stopped and were looking at the fire, looking at the plume of smoke, and so Lucas was taking footage the whole way down, and we were flying. We probably went way too fast. It wasn't like we were outrunning a tornado or anything, but we were in hurry mode. So as we got down the mountain, there was a bunch of houses, I'm sure, that had been evacuated. I think had been evacuated at that point. There's a ton of people coming down the highway toward Highway 24. But it was a good time. We had a great race, and hopefully things work out for those guys. And we'd love to go back and try it again sometime. So it was pretty quiet for the rest of our trip. Probably just hijacking or something like that would be the only thing that could top that. So it's Josh with Zipline Gear signing off.